Hello viewers, I'm Simon Preston and welcome to Reggaeboyz Commentary. Thank you very much for tuning in to another video on this channel. Thank you very much for all your support, well wishes and everything like that as we continue to grow this channel and the content surrounding it. Now, I know the last couple of weeks or so, I would say from the start of the month of March, I've started the series What is the Deal? And it is geared towards giving an update towards players that were born in England or even if they're born in Jamaica and their situation as it relates to the national team. And in this video, we have a very, very special individual. It's a player that many of you in the comments have spoken about, many of you have had high expectations of, and an individual that I know most of you are desperate to see in the national colours and are really eager to seeing. And this player is no different because of his pedigree in the Premier League, because of what he has been able to accomplish, his resume so far, and based on what we've seen of him on social media and other platforms. So that gives us a lot of hope, excitement, thrill as to what is to come in the near future where the national setup is concerned. And I hope throughout the course of this video, when we get to what is the deal, that you'd be quite intrigued about what is to come. And that player is none other than Nathan Daniel Jerome Redmond. Yes, Nathan Redmond. Nathan Redmond was born March 6, 1994 in Birmingham, England. He grew up as a Birmingham City fan, spent his youth career with them from 2002 to 2010. And it was during this period of time that he started to hone his craft in the game, and he graduated from the Birmingham City Academy in 2010. But before he graduated and broke into the first team at Birmingham City, what was interesting about him was that he played at the Under-17 FIFA World Cup. Yes, he played at the Under-17 FIFA World Cup, which Jamaica participated in. That was in 2011 in Mexico. That was his first tournament experience with England. And in his entire sort of Under-17 time with England, he played 19 games and scored 2 goals in the process. In that tournament with England, they went all the way to the quarterfinals of the competition. It was an interesting set because if you look at the players that were in the squad during that period of time, it was some quality players, some quality players were in that England team that went to that Under-17 FIFA World Cup, and he broke into the team. He actually made his way into the squad and on the plane to Mexico. So for me, I think it was exciting. You had Raheem Sterling, Hallam Hope, Nick Powell. As they got past Rwanda, they drew 2-2 with Canada, and they ended the group stages of the competition with a 2-0 victory over Uruguay. The likes of Nathaniel Chalobah played as well for England, even scored in that tournament as well. So we're talking about an individual that's in Nathan Redmond that was part of a caliber team, a team with tremendous experience. And quite interestingly, another player in that squad, Blair Tugot, who has a Jamaican passport by now and playing his trade in Sweden, he was also in that plane as well. So England went all the way to the quarterfinals of that tournament. They defeated Argentina on penalties, and then they lost to Germany in the next round. Jordan Pickford also started for England in that tournament. So in terms of Nathan Redmond's club career, he played with Birmingham City, played 62 league games for them, scored 7 goals in the process. At Norwich, he was with them from 2013 to 2016, and he played over 100 games for them, 112 games to be specific in the league, 11 goals. And now he's currently playing a straight at Southampton, and he has been there since 2016. And this is the longest spell he has been at a club where the first team is concerned. So he's had an interesting set of run. I know many people will be saying, why are we talking about him? Because this is an individual that has played for England, and he's played for England once. But the good news is that he played for England in a friendly match. This was a friendly match that he played for England, so he still remains eligible to represent Jamaica. Although he was called up, he didn't play in a World Cup qualifier against Lithuania. It was actually a friendly match that he played. He came on for Adam Lallana in the 66th minute of a friendly international, so he didn't play for England in a competitive game. He was called up, yes, he was called up for games in the UEFA Nations League finals. He was part of a provisional squad, but he didn't make the 23, so that's why he still remains eligible to represent Jamaica. So that is good news. So from that perspective, it's great, and that is something that we have to be excited about. And this is where we get to the exciting part of this video. What is the deal? What is the deal with Nathan Redmond? The good news is this. The good news is that Nathan Redmond wants to play for Jamaica, has already told his parents that he's interested in playing for Jamaica, and he wants to put on the black, green, and gold of Jamaica. So we know for certain he wants to play for Jamaica. He's on board. He's interested. He wants to play for Jamaica. Should we be excited about that? Absolutely. I am content. I am content about this decision. Quite content about this decision. And this is something that you all should be content about as well. So we should be feeling enthusiastic, optimistic about this. Is this a but? No. However, Nathan Redmond wants, just like what most professional football players want, what Jermaine Beckford wanted, what Daniel Gordon wanted, what Adrian Mariappa wanted, what Naira Nosworthy wanted, what Joby McAnuff wanted. A simple conversation to sit down. What is my role going to be in the national setup? Do you see me as a player that is going to play wide right, wide left? Am I going to be part of the front three? So that is exactly what Nathan Redmond wants to do. Ideally, whether you're going to put Nathan Redmond as a midfielder or a wide forward, he's going to come on board. But he simply wants to know and feel appreciated. Everybody thrives off of encouragement, advice. So a similar player of his caliber would embrace this opportunity to sit down with Mr. Ricketts, Mr. Wint. So the news is, Reggae Boyz fans, is that Nathan Redmond wants to play for Jamaica, and he wants to know all the details that he needs to put all the paperwork together before he can get that Jamaican passport and deck out for Jamaica. Reggae Boyz fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Does this sort of news excite you? Is this sort of news underwhelming? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Reggaeboyz Commentary for more videos on this channel as we continue to keep you all updated about the latest happenings in Jamaican football and players that are to come. So I hope you have been enjoying this series, What is the Deal? If you do like this video, continue to give it a massive thumbs up as we continue to make more players. Is there any other player that you want to know what is the deal about? Let me know their name in the comments below as well. Do you want to know what is the deal on Ethan Laird? Do you want to know what is the deal on Damari Gray? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll work on that video and continue to do that research. And like I've always said on this channel, 2 things you can guarantee with me: credibility and accuracy. And I hope you accept that from my perspective. All right, Reggae Boyz fans, take care.